Oh, right. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. Um, I was on YouTube, and Rick Beato has a 3 hour interview with Daniel Lanois. I'm a big fan of. He made me like Bob Dylan more and made me like Willie Nelson more because of the albums that he did with them, which were so awesome. That being said, I normally clean and vacuum my carpet before class, and I didn't do that. So this is called yoga on a dirty carpet. So thank you for coming. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. We're going to stay seated initially. You can cross your legs gently if you like. Just turn them in easy. We're going to start with some breathing. All the breathing will be in and out through the nose, but we're going to put the hands on the knees. We're going to breathe in and touch the sky. The reaching up lengthens the lungs. We're breathing in and out through the nose. We're going to breathe out and bring the hands down. And we're going to breathe in all the way up, long as we can get. Breathing out through the nose, back down. And over. And over. Up on the in-breath, down on the out-breath. Up again. And down. Woo, keep going. Big breath in all the way up, breath out on the down. Good, let's breathe in. We're going to hold in, we're going to stay up here for a moment. Excellent. Right hand down, left arm up and over, palm facing the earth, both arms straight. We're going to take several breaths right here. You can look up along the elbow to the sky. Keep breathing and reaching. Excellent. And we're going to switch left hand down, right arm up and over. Long reaching, breathing. Again, looking up along the elbow. Good. We'll come up to center and we're going to push the walls out, pulling the fingers back. We're going to take a couple of breaths here, opening up the thumbs, opening up the palms. And then we're going to turn and look to our right, and we'll take several breaths here. And over, please, to the other side. Excellent. Back to center. I'm going to stand. You should too. Thank you. And we're going to step the right foot directly over the left. And we're going to forward fold, but not all the way down. So we want the hands above the ground. So wherever that is, just so the hands are not touching. And then we're going to circle in the hands, getting a little bit of nice movement in the shoulders and breathing here. We'll go ahead and switch the feet. And then the other movement is the pendulum on the arms. All right, you may wish to engage the core, and we're gonna stand. And we're starting. Feet together, top of the mat, big toes touching ankles a little bit apart. Thumbs out is nice. We're gonna breathe in and reach up. We're gonna bring hands in prayer above the head, looking up. And then we're gonna breathe out on the forward fold, fingers low, ground or shins, legs in the direction straight. We're gonna look up, shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath. And then all the way up again, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer again above the head. They're coming down through the heart center and then all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out again, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out-breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer above the head. We're coming down through the heart center. And then all the way up again, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer again, down through the heart center. And we're coming all the way back up, breathing into the nose. Breathing out, we're gonna forward fold. We look up. And from here, we're stepping back at the top of push up. We're going to stay at the top for a couple of breaths right here. And when you're ready, we're going to lower down, maybe hover 2 inches, and then roll forward, up dog, third eye, tight legs. And down dog, we're looking at the navel. We continue breathing. You can step the feet out if you like, bending one leg, pushing the opposite heel towards down. And then step your way back up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low. We look up and we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer again above the head. They come straight down through the heart center. We push into the earth and circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We're stepping, top of push up again. Everything tight, core and legs. We lower, drop. Up dog, tight legs only. And down dog, again, pulling up and back. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath and down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still, looking at the knees and the navel, breathing in the nose. All right, step, jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up. We're doing one more, hands in prayer to the moon, down through the heart center, all the way up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we're stepping back, top of push-up, we lower, drop, up dog, and down dog, and we're gonna breathe right here. Great. Step, jump, top of the mat. We look up. We forward fold. All the way back up. And then let's bring the arms right down at the sides. And again, big toes touching, ankles not touching. We're going to let the knees fall together, sitting in chair with the arms straight up. Good. Same as before. Up and over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We're stepping again, top of push-ups. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, please. Right foot steps. I'm stepping almost to my wrist, so I'm outside the center line. Back foot pivots out flat. Arms up, knee over ankle in the front. We're going to reach the left arm forward, pushing into the left foot, breathing in the nose. Great, touch the sky. Again, hands back down, stepping. Top of push up, we lower, drop. up dog, down dog, left foot steps, right foot turns out. Arms up for the moment. We're going to reach the right arm forward, pushing into the right foot, breathing in the nose. Very nice. Touch the sky again, and then back down with the hands, stepping, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. We continue, we sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, we're stepping back, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, left foot turns out. Again, let's bring the hands up, and then we'll bring the hands in prayer above the head. We're going to pull the core in and up, look up if possible, couple of breaths here. If you want to arch back, go ahead and lift the heart. Great. Hands down again, stepping, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, please, right foot turns out. Hands in prayer above the head, core in and up, looking up. If you want to arch back, lift the heart. All right, hands down again, stepping back. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and we're going to breathe here. Good. Step jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees, again sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do another one. We sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, shoulder blades together, lengthening the spine to the eyeballs. Stepping, top of tight push-up, clenching the body, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, right foot stepping again, arms up initially. And then we're going to bring a fist straight forward. We're going to turn the fist down. You could open the fingers. You could even move the fingers if you like. We're going to take several breaths right here. And let's turn the palms to face. We're going to open up, maybe look up. We're taking several breaths here. Put most of the opening in the hands. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Bring the hands in prayer above the head. If you feel like arching back, lift the heart. Great. Hands down again. Stepping top, push up. We lower drop. Up dog and down dog. Left foot stepping, warrior one. Back up with the arms up for the moment. And then again, fist straight forward, chorus in. Fist down, fingers out if you like. You can move them around. Turn the palms to face. We're going to open up. Hands open. Breathing, lifting the heart. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands in prayer above the head. You could arch back a little more if you like. Great. Hands back down, stepping top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and we're going to take several breaths in down dog. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up before we fold. Let's sit in chair. We're going to just stay in chair for a little bit, breathing here. We're going to stay longer. If you'd like to intertwine your fingers and turn the palms to the ceiling, thumbs higher, pinkies lower. Very nice. Please stand. We'll take the feet apart, distance of, say, the hips or shoulders. Grab elbows. You're welcome to grab prayer if you prefer. We're going to hang down and let everything drop off our back. You can bounce if you like, or move around, shifting the shoulders a little, and then ultimately let it really all drop off the top of your head. Engage the core. Let's touch the ceiling all the way up. And then all the way down, we're taking peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows away from the ears. We breathe here. And all the way back up. And all the way back down, each hand under each foot from the front, so the toes are touching the crease in the wrist. You can pull up on the feet if you like. We'll keep breathing. The legs might be bent, that's okay. We could try to push them towards straight. They may or may not get there. All right, let's stand. We're coming back to the top of the mat. Again, feet back together. Big toes touching, ankles apart, shoulders back. Maybe thumbs out for the moment here. Let's just take a couple more breaths. We're going to pivot tonight. So the left foot stepping back about the distance of one of your legs. Heel to heel, front foot pointing straight forward, back foot at about 45 degrees. We're going to reach the arms out over the legs. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach out and then right hand down, left arm up. We're going to breathe here, looking to the reaching hand if possible. If you look down, the nose is pointing right to the foot, and we're going to keep on breathing. Great. Let's come up. We'll do our first pivot. So the right foot goes to 45 degrees, left foot turning out the back. We're going to reach out over that left foot and then left hand down, right arm up, and we're going to breathe here. Back up. Let's pivot again. Left toes to 45, right toes straight out. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches so it's a little more reasonable. Let's reach the left arm out and forward with the chest kind of parallel to the earth for the moment. And then left hand down, right arm up. You can go super simple. If you want leverage, back of the hand pushes against the leg, gripping the big toe, keeping the feet rooted, breathing in the nose. Over time, that hand may get down on the ground outside the foot. No rush, no worries. Keep breathing. Excellent. Let's come back up. We are going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. Right arm reaches out and forward. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And we twist again. Right hand down, left arm up. Keep that left hip in. Good. Up again. We pivot. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's re-lengthen the stance for warrior two. Knees still is over the ankle, arms out over the feet. We're going to take several breaths here. Let's do extended side angle. The center of the right forearm goes on the leg out near the knee. You're welcome to put that hand on the ground if you prefer. Left arm is coming up and over. We look up along the elbow to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Good. Back up. We're going to straighten this right leg so we can pivot those right toes to 45. Left toe straight out the back. Warrior two, we breathe here. And forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. We'll do what we did on the other side. So if you put the hand down, please feel free to do that here as well. Come on up. We're going straight into horse. We're going to turn the toes slightly out, opening up through the knees, and then we're going to hold the sky, breathing, staring straight forward. And let's straighten the legs. We'll turn the feet to run straight forward. And we're going to touch the ceiling. And then we're coming down with the fingertips, trying to touch if there was a line connecting the big toes, right there. And then your head's coming down towards that line, close as the body will allow us. And maybe bringing the hands down, palms down, so the nails on the longest finger would be in line there with the big toe nails. And we're going to breathe anyways. Elbows back to the legs if they're moving. And all the way back up, we're going to reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers. Palms together is a nice release of tension in the upper back. Palms apart is fine. It'll go more into the shoulders. We're coming up and over. Forward folding, lifting the arms up off the back. They can come way up and over if the body allows. We keep on breathing. Good. Back up. We touch the ceiling. Back down. We're grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes of the peace fingers. No matter what, let's bring the elbows away from the ears and the head round towards the ground. And we'll stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then over, please, to the other side. Right shoulder under and through. And back up. We shorten the stance to about 3.5 feet. Right toes straight out, forward, back foot about 45, upward motion. Behind the back, we grab elbows in reverse prayer. We're doing pyramid. We're going to look up, shoulder blades together, maintain the shoulder blades together. Come down and look at the right foot, and we're going to breathe here. Great for a stretch of the back underside of the legs, the hamstring area, which I need a lot. But if you care to, we're going to hop up into Warrior 3. You could stay in the pyramid if you prefer. And the half moon, right hand down, left arm up. Breathe here. And twisting the half moon, switching the hands just for a moment. Good. Foot back down if it came up, and we pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. I like to bring the arms out for the rotation of the torso. And then again, behind the back, your choice. Shoulder blades together. We look up. We come down for a pyramid on the other side. You could stay here if you like. Hop up onto that front foot. Warrior 3 again. Half moon, left hand down, right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Switching the hands. All right. Let's stand. You can move around a little bit if you like. Okay. We're doing tree. We're going to stand on the left foot and grab the right ankle. You could hold it up there. You could lock it up there. You could put it out in the front if you prefer. Hands at the heart or all the way up. We're going to stay here for a little bit. Breathing, core in, staring at our visual lock. Great. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we are lifting the left. How you did it on the other side, it'd be great if you can get it just like that or close. We're going to breathe here. Great. We're going back to the left foot. We're doing right on right tonight. Right hand grabs the right knee, left hand on the hip. You could stay here. You could extend the leg, grabbing the big toe if you like, but stay standing tall and breathing. We're going to move through this one a little quicker. We're going to open up now the right leg to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Couple of breaths here. And then back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, left knee comes up. We'll do whatever we did on the other side. Several breaths here. And we'll open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot again. Great, back to the left. We're going to grab the right ankle and reach that knee down as if the foot is there, and reach the left arm up. And we're going to breathe. Core is in, we're breathing in the nose. All right, other side of it, standing on the right. Lift that left, gonna reach that knee straight down. Right arm up, breathing here. Excellent. Both feet down, feet the distance of, say, the hips, toes slightly splayed. We're coming down into the squat. We're going to stay in the squat today only. If you want to do the up and down, you're welcome to. Want to do crow or headstand, this would be the place to do it. Otherwise, just breathing in the squat. We're going to take a nice long hold here. Let's come on to hands and knees for some cat and cow. Knees 2 fists apart. We drop the belly, looking up, third eye. Breathing out, we're going to arch the back. And please, over and over with the breath, on these moving poses, you're welcome to close your eyes. Back to center, we're going to look over the right shoulder, see the tail. Then we're going to look over the left shoulder. Excellent. Back to center. Let's please step the right foot top of the mat. You could step it up there a little further if you like, and then we're going to bring the arms up like a big funnel. We will breathe here. We're taking the left elbow outside of the right leg. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest, turn the fingers to the face. Those of you that want can roll back and straight the left leg, rolling back on the ball of the foot. I'm keeping the knee down. You're welcome to do that too. Let's keep breathing. Good, let's do the other side. So right knee back, left foot up at the top, and we're coming up again with the arms in a big funnel. We'll take several breaths here. If you want to bring that front foot further forward, now would be the time. And twisting right elbow outside of left. Again, hands in prayer. And we'll stay here. And if you lifted the knee on the other side, please go ahead, roll it back on the foot. Just so we do the same on each when possible. Excellent. We are switching the feet again. Right foot back up at the top, left knee staying back. This time, hands straight up. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. And please, hands down on the inside. Try to keep the knee still over the ankle. So for me, I need to knock my foot out about an inch to the right. That keeps my knee over the ankle. You can walk the hands forward, putting the elbows down, or somewhere in between is also okay. We're just hands on the mat. We're going to breathe. Great. Let's switch it up. Left foot up at the top. We will start again with the arms straight up to the ceiling. And again, back down on the inside. And wherever the hands ended up, if you went all the way forward with the elbows down, we'll do the same. Good. Let's come to hands and knees again. We got one more in this situation. We're going to turn the right hand to face the left. We're going to keep it there and feed the left arm through, laying onto the shoulder inside of face. I'm going to keep my hand here, so I bring it out a little further and pushing the hand on the mat, rotating the right shoulder back. You could also come up around, grabbing the pocket of the leg, rotating the shoulder back. And we're breathing all the time. Great. Back up. And we're going to switch it. Left hand turning in and right hand feeding through. And again, you can push on the mat or come up around the back. Good. Back up. Both hands down. We are going to step back again to the top of push-up. Everything tight, core and legs especially. We lower drop. Up dog, third eye. Down dog. We're going to hold the right leg up. You could bend that leg, opening up the hip. And then let's throw that shin top of the mat. Left leg crawls back. You can lift the heart. And then down to hands, forearms, head down. We're going to breathe here. Really focus on the long, deliberate breath. Good. Hands down again. We're stepping back, top of push-up. We tighten the core and the legs. We lower drop. Up dog, legs only tight. Down dog. We're going to hold the left foot up over the back wall. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. Keep the armpit on the same side down. And throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back. We lift the heart. And down, forearms, head down. We're going to breathe here. Great. Again, hands down. We're stepping back for the last push-up of the night. Nice and tight. We lower drop, maybe hover 2 inches. Up dog and down dog. Great. And we're going to sit down, excuse me, with the legs straight out in front of us. We're going to breathe in and touch the ceiling. We're going to breathe out and try to touch the toes. Then all the way back up, breathing in, breathing out, back down to the toes. And please, over and over, the out breath is on the downward fold. Great. Touch the ceiling and then arms down. We're going to take our time getting into the shoelace pose, called also the cow face pose. So we're taking the right heel underneath the left hip. So the right knee is going to be pointing straight forward like an arrow with the leg on the ground. The left foot can jump over that leg. You could stay right here. You could, if you prefer, take the right hand and grab the left shoelace, pulling back. If you want the knees to stack a little better, keep the feet on the ground, put the fingers on the mat, lift the body up and lunge a little forward. You could stay here. You could reach the right arm up, bringing it down the spine, grabbing the elbow, and then the head's just going to push back into the arm as the core pulls in, and we breathe. Great. Unwrap all of that, and we're going to do the other side. So left foot, the heel is coming under the right hip. So the knee is pointing straight forward. Right foot jumps up and over. You could stay here. You grab the shoelaces, pulling back. You could put the hands on the mat, lunging forward, realigning the knees. Left arm up, grabbing the elbow. You could come around the back. Head pushes against the arm. Breath in the nose, core in. Excellent. Unwind all that. Let's put the legs straight out in front of us. We're going to put the hands on the mat behind us with the fingers pointing forward, the thumbs pointing towards your tail, and the hands under the shoulders as you start to lay back. We're going to point the toes, lift the hips, and look at the ceiling. And then we come back down. Let's bend the right leg. Toes in the front stay pointing to the sky. Left arm grabs that right leg, right hand behind you. Shoulder back, look at the eyeball line on the wall. You could bring the elbow outside too. Couple of breaths here, maybe more. Excellent. Let's switch. Right leg out. Left foot in tight. Right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you. Elbow outside if you did that on the other one. Toes in the front, pointing straight up. Looking at the eyeball line. Good. Back to center. Both legs bent. We're going to bring the arms under the bent legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay here. You could let go. You could straighten the legs, keep the shoulders locked back. You bring the hands behind the head. We're breathing. We're doing 5. Great. Cross the legs. Grab the shin. Sit up tall. It's going to take a moment. Excellent. Up again. 2. Cross the legs. Sit up nice and tall. Up again for 3, please. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And yes, one more time, back up. Good, hug the knees in, lie back. We're going to look at the ceiling for a moment. If you want to grab the shins with your forearms, please go ahead, pull them down, and then you would bring the nose up to the knees. Good. Feet down, feet and knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. Anyone doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, you're welcome to. The rest of us are going to do bridge, lifting the hips, tucking the shoulders, intertwining the fingers, and pushing the arms on the ground. Excellent. Back down. We're going to go upside down. We're starting with plow. You're welcome to skip it. We're kicking the feet up and over the head. You could have the hands on the back. I've liked that lately. Or you could intertwine the fingers and push the arm down against the earth like we did in plow. We're going to take a several breath here. If the hands are not on the back, place them there now. And we lift the feet up into the sky. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Breathing, looking at the feet. Let's bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, and roll onto your back into a dead bug. So we can bring the knees back in the armpits if they're not there, if we didn't roll straight down into that. We're holding the feet. You could stay still or rock around a little bit. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest just for a moment here. Let's pull the shins down again and bring the nose up to the knees. And then we're going to lay down flat. We're going to lift the right leg up and both hands are going to come up towards the heel, bringing the nose in the direction towards the knee. We're going to breathe here. Great. Let's switch it. And put that down. We're going to bring the knees up into the chest, the arms out like a T. On an out breath, let the knees fall over to the right, and we can put the hand on those legs if you like, and we're going to look to the left, and we breathe here. And let's come all the way back up to center. And then we'll take a nice long hold on the other side as the legs drop over. Right arm reaches out, and we'll breathe here. Great. Back up to center again. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. We don't rarely do this, so we're going to take a lying down final rest, just a normal Savasana Feet are a bit apart, the hands are a little away from the body. If your low back bothers you, feet flat with the legs bent, knees falling together up at the top. Otherwise, just laying down, let the breath return to normal and sink deeper and deeper into the earth. If you're extremely comfortable, you are welcome to stay right where you are as long as you like. Anyone else, we're going to move the fingers and rotate the wrists in a little bit. Then we reach the hands over the top of the head. We're going to get long fingers and toes and pull the core down and hold that. Good. And then we roll up to a seated position with the legs in the direction across. We're going to bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together, making a bit of fire. All right, and then arms all the way up like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth and even more. We're going to hold the breath, tighten the legs, tighten the core, lift the floor, hold all that. And then let it all out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there, especially all y'all on the rerun of this on YouTube. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you.